Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about your spring break and summer body plan. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. I'm an online health and fitness coach ready to help you, and warm weather is right around the corner, and you might be thinking about the beach, vacation, or just getting outdoors. And you're probably thinking about all those boxes that are in the closet, and you're hoping and praying that you're going to fit into them. I know I'm like in that position too. I mean, hey, all those holiday parties and those lazy warm, or actually just the lazy cozy winter days are where we tend to drift off probably more than we wanted to. So there's some things to consider just to get you rocking and rolling and ready for spring, ready for summer, and just to get fit and healthy, get back on track. You could go to a personal trainer, and I know many of my friends have one. They love it. It's great. You can go to the gym, do your own thing. That's way cool. But I find in my discussions with people that people find it very convenient to all of a sudden skip out, or they miss a few sessions, or they just kind of get off track, and it ends up being hit and miss. And that even might happen with the just going to a class. Some of my friends tell me that they go to a class at a gym, but I find that they only go like maybe 1 or 2 times a week. And so, for me, I just found that and nothing against the gym. I absolutely love it. I love all the equipment, but I just found that I found the excuses coming in, and I just didn't make it there. It wasn't always convenient for me. And that's when I discovered some home workouts that really worked for me. Now, you know what? If you find yourself getting to the gym all the time, chances are you're already on your fitness plan. You're on track. You're getting it dialed in. So that's way cool. But some of my friends, they'll go to they say, oh, I'm taking a class, but it's only like 1 or 2 times a week. And in my experience, especially if you're trying to get that spring break and summer body, you're going to need to kick it in about 6 days a week. That might be a harsh reality for some people, but you know what? Your body's going to love it. So for years, I've done home workouts, and that's where I found that I found that I got a personal trainer right in my own home, whether it was DVDs or if I was streaming it right on my TV or my laptop or even just on my mobile device. I just found it very convenient there. Now, I know it takes some self-discipline, but no, you know what? If you're on a mission anyway, you've got to have self-discipline. Nobody else can motivate you except for you. And so if you've got that reason why and you're wanting to do it, you're going to show up, whether you're heading to a gym, heading to a class, getting out running, or showing up for a home workout. Now, if you already have a plan where you're working out and you have your own equipment, you have whether it's weights, treadmill, bike, etc., you're probably already chiseling your spring break and summer body anyway. But if you're looking for a solution to propel you forward, listen on, okay? While there are a lot of different home workouts out there that you can get on DVD or you can stream, I'm going to talk about the ones that I'm familiar with, the ones I coach people through. If you're a fan of this podcast, you already know I'm going to talk about the Beachbody programs. And I'm going to throw out some solutions for you, because there may be some ones that you haven't considered. And if you're brand new to this podcast and you're not sure where to start, I'm going to give you some recommendations. Now, I do want to give a little side note here and say you need to follow the eating plan with these programs too. It's very, very important. I say this because I have come off a vacation that had an all-inclusive resort, and you just cannot outwork a poor diet or overeating, in my case. You have to dial in, and you have to follow that nutrition plan. And in my experience, having a nutrient-filled eating plan typically accelerates results. And I always recommend Shakeology. I know it sounds like plug, but you know what? I've been using this stuff for 8 years, and I can't say that for any other nutritional product. Nothing compares. So there you are. Take with it what you want. It's usually the people that actually try that and consistently use it every day. All of a sudden they get it. They're like, what's in this stuff? But you know what? For a lot of people out there, they pass judgment ahead of time and don't even give it a try and don't even know what their bodies how it can benefit from it. And that's okay. That's your choice. So anyway, here's some quick wins. If you're going to get your spring break and summer body, you need some quick wins, because a lot of times the weather is getting really nice and it's easy to even drift more off track. And then as you're trying to squeeze into those clothes that are sitting in the boxes in there, you become frustrated. So quick wins. If you're a beginner, the 21-day fix, straightforward workouts, simple, flexible eating plan. It's only 21 days. Many people do a few rounds of this one. So that's one I always recommend people start with. We do have another one that's a good beginning program. It is 90 days. It's called P90. It's like an on-ramp to fitness. And it's the program that I started with, frankly. And that program just kind of ramps it up as the months go on. And your body just keeps changing. So that's a really good one. Tony Horton, great buddy. Check out podcast number 500 if you haven't. He's got amazing tips. T25, man, I've seen some people nail awesome results with that one. 25-minute workouts. You just go straight through, variety of moves. It's only a 60-day program. Totally awesome. And the other one that I've been just seeing lots of people get more and more results. It's a butt kicker. It's low impact. It uses body weight. It's called PYO. Kind of a really cool flow of Pilates and yoga put together without you holding these long static poses. It just moves and you're constantly moving. It's really good. Chalene Johnson does that one. Okay, so if you want to get quick wins and you're a person you're not a stranger to workouts, but maybe you drifted off the wagon somehow and you're looking to get back in it. And I'm not talking about years and years ago, but in recent months, maybe a year ago, 21-day fix extreme is a really good one. It's like the program I mentioned before, but the workouts are a bit more intense. The eating program is more dialed in. It's clean eating all the way. And you know what? A good recommendation might be to follow the modifier if it's been a while since you worked out, and then get in there. So that's a really good one. Soreness, right? Hammer and chisel. A lot of you have seen my journey on that one. Love it. 60-day program. So much variety in there, but you're going to need equipment. You're going to need weights, a bench, pull-up tower. But you can do it with a stability ball and just a resistance band. I've seen people do that. So that's great. P90X3 does not mean it's 3 times harder than P90X. It's just a 30-minute version of P90X. A lot different moves. You're going to need equipment, but once again, amazing. And the other one is our latest brand new one as of this podcast. It's called Core to Force, MMA kickboxing style, using body weight. No pushover type of workouts there, but really good. Thought of one other beginner one. I haven't done it though, so it's called country music. That's not my thing. Kind of a line dancing-ish, and it's not really line dancing, but just moving and grooving to country music. You may want to check that one out too. There are several Beachbody programs, several other ones that I didn't mention that are within Beachbody On Demand. And you know what? There's a lot of them. The ones I mentioned are the ones that people in our groups, that these online, groups that I run, they're doing them over and over again. And speaking of groups, so many of us need the support, the motivation, the accountability. That's the thing. That's the thing that I don't think a lot of people get when they go to a gym, a gym and join a class, or they see their buddies there. That's that thing that they get. Well, we do that as part of an online community where we're lifting up and supporting each other. And we're seeing people get results month after month. I keep checking in with people and like, I'm down 40 pounds since I started with you. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. So anyway, it's just like meeting your buddies at the gym, except we either use a Facebook group or we use an app. You're welcome to join that. So there you have it. I mean, some home workout options to build your spring break and summer body. I know that these solutions work because I've done pretty much all the programs I mentioned, with the exception of Country Heat. And, I'm here to answer any question that you might have about them. Just drop me an email or comment below, or head over to my Facebook page and ask anything that you have there. And you know what? Something I just created, and you're welcome to go and download it if you find yourself like me, kind of late night snack munchie attack type of thing. If you go to snackslist.com, that's plural, snackslist.com, you can download my free list of decent options when you get that late night attack, and that happens. It's all yours for free. I really appreciate you subscribing to this podcast, and if you head over to iTunes, give a 5-star rating and a review. It's so appreciated. It helps so many people out there. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.